Hey everybody, it's Annie here. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. So I have a super exciting video for you guys. This is a haul from one of our favorite places here on this channel, Chanel. I'm so excited to show you guys what is in this bag. I have wanted it for so long and I was so lucky to find these the way that I did. So without any further ado, let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, so let's see what's inside this bag. As you guys are familiar with, the beautiful Chanel packaging, very classic black and white, which is, as you can tell, my favorite, my favorite color scheme. I love black and white and gray, very classic. It comes with just the little bow that ties the bag together. Very classic Chanel. Now I purchased these about a month ago now, so they didn't have like Christmas packaging or anything like that yet. So this is what it looks like. You guys have any guesses as to what it is? So this is what the packaging looks like on the outside. They wrapped up all pretty with the little Camilla and the Chanel ribbon and bow. So let's open it up. So here is the box. It's clearly a shoe box. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So I have two dust bags here, the classic Chanel, just black dust bags with white writing on them. I have two. I always request two dust bags whenever I get a pair of shoes. I have bigger feet, a size 9.5 US. So I like to put a shoe in each dust bag, and I think it protects them better so that the leather and stuff isn't touching the other shoe. So always ask for two dust bags on, you know, fancy designer shoes. So here are the dust bags, and oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. These are the 16C Chanel black leather, lambskin leather Espadrilles. These have the double sole, which I believe might be all that they make now. I know they used to make them with a single sole, not sure if they still do, but these are the double sole. So they have a bit of a lift there, and these are in the black lambskin leather, which smells divine. It is so amazing. Okay, so let me pull out the other one just so you guys can see them both. They're still stuffed. I only wore them one time so far. I had them for about a month now, and I live in Boston, so I'm weary to wear them this time of year, although I do think that you could. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about wearing espadrilles like in the wintertime, especially when they're leather. I feel like black leather, I can get away with wearing them for like the whole year. I don't know, you guys let me know. Obviously I wouldn't wear them like outside in the snow or anything like that, but let me know your thoughts on time of year that you can wear them, because as far as I'm concerned, I mean, they're Chanel and they're black lambskin leather and they're absolutely beautiful. And as long as I'm not walking through puddles, slush, snow, whatever with them, I feel like I can kind of get away with wearing them all year round. Anyways, so these are, again, the black lambskin leather Chanel Espadrilles, and these are from the 16C collection. Let me tell you guys the story of how I came upon these, which was such an amazing, like, random sequence of events. So I was in Las Vegas at the Wynn Hotel, and they have a Chanel boutique there, just, you know, in the lobby type of area. It's a pretty large size boutique. So I was actually playing the Ellen DeGeneres game. If you guys love like the slot machine, I only play the slot machines. I'm not like the blackjack or whatever, any type of person that does any of that, card games or anything like that. But I love the slot machine. So I was playing Ellen DeGeneres, and you know, I had like a little time to kill, and I was like, oh, let me just, it was like right next to where the Chanel boutique was. So I was like, oh, let me go. I sort of like walked by a few times, but I didn't really like go in. I'm like, you know, I'm not really like in the market to buy a bag or anything like that right now. So I'm like, let me just, you know, walk through. I have a little time. So I went through, I started talking to a very nice gentleman who worked there. He was showing me some new wallet on a chains that had come in and all of that, which was, they're beautiful bags. And I sort of started perusing, you know, after that I just started perusing. It was a very large boutique, and they had its whole sort of separate giant like shoe room that had all different shoes all along the walls. So they had a very large selection at that store. And I saw quite a few espadrilles sort of like lined up, maybe like 6 different kinds. And I believe they were also from this 16C collection. There were no leather ones in that like sort of display there. They had the sequin ones. I don't know if you guys have seen those. And they had some like tweedish ones with like, they have the sequin C's, and they had one covered in sequins. And then they had another one that was like a multicolor type of like design with like patent leather C. Anyways, so they had a bunch of them there, and I was just perusing, and I'm like, oh, they don't have any leather ones. Cause I've always wanted these shoes. Like literally, I always wanted the black lambskin leather, and I was on a list, like a few different lists at Neiman Marcus and Saks for these shoes. And, you know, I've been on them for I don't even know how many months, even like a year or whatever. And it just never happened. And I wasn't like, you know, like in desperation that I would like buy them online or anything like that, because you pay for them and all of that. So I was just like, you know, I would love those shoes. I love them. I definitely want them, but they just haven't come my way yet. So I asked, the gentleman came back after I was perusing. He's like, do you have any questions, or, you know, you looking for anything? And I was like, you know, I've always wanted a pair of the espadrilles. Do you happen to have any in a size 41? And I knew that was my size because I had tried on a different style when I had originally like put my name on the waiting list like months and months and months and months prior. So I knew I needed a size 41. And again, I'm a 9.5 US. These espadrilles only come in whole sizes, so keep that in mind. So, you know, 39, 40, 41, etc. I think the 41 fits me perfectly, let me just say that. So if you're like a true 9.5 in the US, I would probably recommend getting a 41, but I've looked online about sizing on these, and people like are sort of all over the place. So I'm just telling you my situation. Anyways, so let me get back to the story. Let me stay on track. I'm too excited about the shoes. So I asked a gentleman at the store, do you have any in a size 41 at all, like in any, you know, style? Because I wanted to see if they even had any of the ones that they had. They were cute. So not my like dream shoe, but they were very cute nonetheless. So he's like, oh, we'll check and see what we have at a 41. I was like, if you have anything in leather, that would be like ideal, because I really want, you know, the leather. He's like, okay. So he leaves for, you know, a few minutes, and he comes out and he's like, we actually only have one pair in a size 41 at all. They're the black leather. And I was like, he did not just say that. Am I dreaming? Like, he did not just say the black leather. So I'm like, oh, just the black leather with, he's like, yeah, just the plain black leather with the CCs, you know, we have that in a 41. Would you like to try them on? And I was like, yes. Yeah, I would love to try them on. So he takes them out, opens them up, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I put them on because I've never tried on the leather ones. Like, as I said, I think the only one I ever tried on in a size 41, which is how I like knew my size, was these like a pair of velvet ones, which were so like, I don't know, they were just like, was not my style. And it was kind of like odd. It almost looked like a smoking slipper type of a look, which I have some like velvet smoking slipper type of like, you know, things. Anyways, so it's kind of bizarre, but I've never actually like even seen, like touched, held the leather ones, but I've wanted them for so long. I've seen so many photos of like fashion bloggers and people on the purse forum and everything with these shoes. So I saw them, I put them on, and I was like, I am not really like in the market to buy these shoes right now, but if I left this store without these shoes, I know I will never come upon them ever again for the rest of my life. And like, I've wanted them for so long, like I have to buy them. I don't even have a choice right now. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy these. Thank you. Like, definitely. I think the guy was kind of like surprised, but just because I was sort of like casually perusing, it's not like I really came in like with the mission looking for one thing. But honestly, you guys, I feel like it was fate that I know that I sound like crazy when I talk about my shoes and my bags and everything, but I swear it was like, what are the chances that I'm going to just walk into a store randomly in Vegas, ask them if they have my size, they only have one pair, and it's only the pair that I want. I mean, it was just like the most perfect sequence of events. So these came home with me, and I couldn't be more in love with these shoes, you guys. So they are very classic, very Chanel, just so like, oh, they're perfect. I love the black lambskin. It is so soft, so soft. I put these on, they were beyond comfortable. I did not need any break-in period whatsoever. I had read online on a few different websites and stuff that people had complained that this hurt them or that the back hurt them or whatever. You guys, like, I don't know if it's just me, and these were clearly made for me and like sent to the Chanel store just so that I would magically like come upon them, because these are clearly like my shoes. But they fit me so well. No break-in period, no anything. I mean, perfection from the second I put them on. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so in love with these. Very classic, just the simple Chanel on the inside, just sort of embossed in there. Again, I did mention that these are the double sole, they call them. I don't know if they make the single sole anymore. You guys, please let me know in the comments below if they do. But I've heard that the double sole is, you know, will last longer, and all of that jazz. So, and I like how they look. It's like a little bit more, you know, raised up, type of a look. So here's, you know, from the side view of the shoe. The back, again, very, very, you know, nothing crazy. I mean, the focal point of the shoe for sure is the CCs on the top. But what I really loved about the black is that it's very subdued, but it's still Chanel at the same time, which I really liked a lot about these shoes, which is why I always wanted the black leather ones. Pretty thick sole to these, so I think that they will last a long time. It says the size here, 41. It says made in Spain, so these were made in Spain, and then just has, you know, the quilted type of Chanel design, Chanel, and it has a little CC on the heel. I love them so much, you guys. I couldn't be happier with these shoes. I know I'm gonna get so much use out of them, like that's an understatement. They are so comfortable, so fashionable, so classic, but they're so trendy right now. Like everyone is all about the espadrille. So I'm loving these. I know that they're going to become such a staple in my wardrobe. Just given that clearly like I wear black all the time and the leather is so soft. It seems like a very durable shoe. Let me know again, like what you guys think about wearing these year round, because I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. Again, as long as like they're not gonna be messed up by snow or whatever. Like obviously I would never do that to my babies, but I think that it's like totally acceptable to be wearing these shoes like all year round. Let me know your thoughts about that. But I couldn't be happier with these, you guys. So thrilled that I found them that day. It was like literally fate. I know I sound crazy when I talk about my clothes and my shoes and my bags, but it was so fate that I found these shoes and I'm so happy with them. Again, if you guys are interested in buying these, I would try to hold out and not buy them online, because they hike the prices up so much online. Like these shoes are in the thousands of dollars if you try to buy them online, which is crazy. Like there's no reason to pay like so much more for the shoes. Try to get yourself on a list. Like whenever you see a Chanel store, go into it, or Chanel boutique, and just ask, because I never would have, honestly, when I asked the guy, I never thought he would come out with leather, especially black leather, because I know that they're on such a long wait list for the lambskin leather shoes, the black ones, as well as the tan, they have the like tan nude color with the black toe, I believe, and like the black CCs. I know that those have a big waiting list as well. So I never thought the shoe that I was on a waiting list or two waiting lists for would just pop up out of nowhere in a boutique, but it definitely happens. It's totally like right place at the right time. So I'm so glad that I was able to get these. I love them so much. Let me know if you guys have Chanel espadrilles. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, what color and style that you guys have. I'm super happy with the leather. As I said, it's so soft. I mean, look how like supple and just, it's so soft and bendable and just, oh, it's so smooth. I love it so much. It's just, honestly, they are so comfortable. I can't even tell you guys. So couldn't be more pleased with these shoes. I love them so much. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for sharing this unboxing with me and this little mini review of what I think of the shoes so far. As I continue to wear them, like maybe in a few months or maybe like next summer or something, I will try to come back on and I'll give you guys like an update video after wearing them for a while to see how how they're holding up after like a few months of pretty like heavy wear, because I know I'll at least be wearing them quite a lot once like spring comes around. So I'll try to do an update video if you guys would like something like that in the future, so that I can show you guys how they've worn over time. But otherwise, like A++, amazing, like so happy that I have these shoes. I am just, I'm so grateful and just, I'm so happy that I have these. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. And also please let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see next on my channel. And I will talk to you all soon, all right? Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.